Hmm. Blue raspberry slushies from Sonic are delicious. Oh no, it's happened. I look like a young version of the Black King. What's going on, Chill Army? DeAndreox7 here, and finally, we are back to our weekly reviews of the Pokemon Journeys anime. Thank God. So, Pokemon Journeys episode 23 has officially released in Japan, and of course, Pokemon Journeys is officially back from its long hiatus due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So, as you guys noticed, there wasn't a video for Wednesday or Saturday. I just was not emotionally, but mentally drained. Sorry for no videos on those days. It really decreased my watch time, so I deeply apologize for that. I'm back now. I'm pretty excited to make this video, guys. So after an extended wait than intended, Pokemon Journeys is finally back from hiatus, delivering a brand new episode that appears to shine a lightweight on a number of the foremost underrepresented Pokemon of this series. That said, today's episode, we were promised an episode that may put a shine on Goh's army of Pokemon caught in a conflict in Cerise Park, with the potential to see Goh and Raboot put to good use their regained relationship. Overall, while I've got some quibbles, it had been a reasonably good episode to signal the return of the show. Plenty of scenes spent on the Pokemon interacting with one another would have risked feeling filler, but overall, the very fact that it allowed us to truly see what kind of personalities they have and see them bounce off one another made up for it and helped elevate the episode, in my opinion. I like specifically how certain Pokemon still keep traits they showcased in their debut episodes, with Scyther being the seemingly most feared Pokemon of the park, Misdreavus being a prankster, Farfetch still liking to toss things together with his leek, and most significantly, Golurk still living up to his credentials as the guardian of the park. The very fact that Goh has significantly more Pokemon than most trainers means the series can afford different types of plot lines and team handling than they might for everybody else. And overall, this episode could be a good example of what it can do with the proper amount of focus. Going back in chronological order, one thing I appreciated to see was the extensive concentrate on Goh taking care of his Pokemon, putting further to rest the thought that he doesn't take care of them or treats them as check marks for his Pokédex and nothing else. I did complain within previous episode reviews that it felt just like the show didn't address the difficulty of how Goh appeared to not be attuned to his Pokemon, but getting scenes like this really helps show that he does take care of them and is not any different from a typical trainer in spite of what percentage Pokemon he catches, mitigating a touch the difficulty and potential, fixing it fully if this sort of scene plus working along with his Pokemon to become a more recurring staple for Goh going forward. I also liked how even after they tossed aside their differences, Raboot continues to be greatly unwilling to, just blatantly show his affection without making it appear the previous episode completely changed their dynamic. Miami getting involved within the training was also nice, considering he's now considered properly a part of Ash's Pokemon, whether or not he is not, billed as an active member. While the primary part of the episode was fairly slow, the very fact that it's composed of several different segments help lots in not making it feel like nothing is going on, with an escalation of how the Pokemon start to get hungry and not taking matters well. Alongside some small subplots like Miss Drevis and Sandow's little scheme to, scam food, to scam other Pokemon of their food by appearing stronger and demanding it. And funny scenes like Farfetch considering eating his own leek, while Tailo and Spearow consider eating him. The strongest aspect of this episode is certainly how it really sells the concept of Cerise Park being greatly and expanding micro ecosystem of very different Pokemon all living together, and it's a side that I feel the episode showcased very well. The culprit might have been easy to guess, but the actual fact that the main focus was on how Go's Pokemon interact with one another made up for it. That said, in terms of critiques, I've got to mention, for an episode fully focused on the interactions between the Pokemon in Cerise Park, it's quite a shame that when again Ash's Pokemon weren't seen interacting together, which may be a tad glaring when all his on-hand Pokemon appeared within the episode, yet the sole interactions were between Riolu with Miami and Dragonite, with Gengar, reduced to a lone minor appearance, which was actually kind of funny, by the way. I actually laughed from it. Overall, it should not be the foremost intense or meaningful episode, but it's an episode that does what it wants and wishes to try and do all right, and during this scene, it considerably succeeds. Now, if I have to rate this episode, it would probably be, I'll give it a 7 out of 10 this week. This week's episode earned itself a 7 out of 10, so it was an alright episode. I enjoyed it. There was some parts in the episode where I actually laughed and stuff. It was pretty funny for a sort of filler episode. So, yeah, that's basically it for this video. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video and you guys want more Pokemon Journeys reviews, smack that like button, and also comment down below what other types of reviews do you guys want me to make. Or do you guys just want me to keep solely on Pokemon Journeys, or do you guys want me to review, the Pokemon League arcs and stuff like that? Because I'll be willing to do anything Pokemon anime related. And also subscribe to DeAndre7, where I don't just make Pokemon anime reviews every single Monday. Every single Wednesday, I also do Try Not to Laugh challenges and just me putting my commentary on stuff. And every Saturdays, I just do some random Pokemon content or a new episode of one of my series, like Pokemon Gold and Silver Adventures, Too Cool for School, or Pokemon Biology, which I need to make more episodes of Pokemon Biology. And that's basically all I do. And I also do go live every now and then. I sometimes stream Animal Crossing New Horizons, Pokemon Dungeon Rescue Team, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX, and of course Pokemon Sword and Shield Shiny Hunting, and I'm going to be soon doing the Owl of Armor. And also sign up for my Patreon if you guys really want to support the channel. The lowest tier is $1. The prices range from $1, the heck is up with my Apple Watch, $1, $3, $5, and $10. The lowest price being $1, highest price being $10. So if you guys, want to, it's completely optional. You guys don't have to if you don't want to, but if you guys want to, the link is in the description down below, and along with my social media too, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, where I will post updates on my channel or just thoughts or just random stuff about my life. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. So I'll see you guys next time. Love you all. Have a great day. Only good. Show on.